All right, hockey fans, here we are in the Adirondack Bank Center, Utica Memorial Auditorium, home of the Utica Comets for this afternoon's game. Looks like we've got the home team in the white sweaters, the Utica Junior Comets, and the visiting team in the purple sweaters, Atlantic Coast Academy. In net for Atlantic Coast Academy, number 70, Quinn Badeau. And in goal for the Utica Junior Comets, number 30, Dante Sperace. Players are ready. This place is amped, and here we go. Faceoff goes back to Atlantic Coast, taken away by Tyler Main. Puck sent up, touched into the zone by Dara Curran. Paused by Sperace, back behind his net, snapped out in front by Atlantic Coast. Pushed in by Jaden Barron, turned back out by Drew Witchler. And Witchler draws the first whistle for an icing. Aceto facing off against Morgan. Puck goes over to Cameron Dalin. Dalin with it up against the boards. It gets pulled out by Atlantic Coast. And Purple sends this around from the point. Shot fired. Saves Sperace. Puck rebound goes into the corner. There's a hit by Bubness. Comes back up at the point. Fired in. Cleared out by Cameron Dalin. Puck goes to Andrew Tuttle. Tuttle passes this puck over onto the near side for Caden Kolskar. Kolskar sends this back up into the Utica end of the ice. Nice reach and grab by Drew Main. Gets that puck out into the neutral zone. Gets turned back. That's going to be an offsides as Dylan Badeau, Derek Curran was still deep in the zone. There's a face-off in the neutral zone. Taylor Main and Jackson Morgan. Puck comes back to Atlantic Coast end of the ice, drawn back by Aiden Dunham. Dunham misplayed it momentarily, regains control, passes it up at the blue line. Morgan backhands this out, held by Witchley. Witchley sends his puck in, stopped by Aiden Dunham of Atlantic Coast. Fires this back into the neutral zone. Cole Prevost had a piece of it for a second. Morgan moving in with it, though, not able to get that shot off. Sends this all the way back. And that net came off of its moorings. As you'll see the official coming over to get it reseated into its appropriate spots. Face off to the right side of Dante. David Robinson taking that face-off against Aceto. Aceto draws that puck back. Aceto passes up to Mungari. Mungari tried getting it out, held in by Kolskar. Fires that puck. Bubness lets it go back behind the goal for Cameron Dalin. Dalin sends it around near side for Mungari. Mungari pops that puck out. Larkin chasing it down. Aceto on him. Aceto goes around Larkin, picks that puck up, goes back behind the net, tried centering that pass, and it's caught underneath the goalie, Quinn Badeau. Drew Main in for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Atlantic Coast. Puck goes to Tuttle. Tuttle sends it behind his net. That gets sent up along the glass. Held by Prevost. Taylor Main curling around. Shot. Save made. Quinn Badeau. Puck goes off the glass. Drops down. No free. Fires it. Deflected away. Comes over into the corner. Atlantic Coast pushing his puck up. Move made. Defense applied by Cole Prevost. Shot taken by Hill. Gets deflected off of Sperace. Drops down on that far side. Atlantic Coast curling around at the center point. Now coming up on the near side. Winds up. Shot. Saves Sperace. Atlantic Coast back out to the point. Shot fired. There's another. I think Sperace got a piece of that. I heard it catch some iron as well. There's a hit put on Witchley by Barron. Shot fired, save Sporace. Rebound at the hash mark. Atlantic Coast firing off the shot. Tuttle sends this puck over far side. Shot wide around. Near side not able to get picked up. Cole Prevost grabs this puck, trying to send this out. Gets it into the neutral zone. Curran collects it there for Atlantic Coast. Curran drops it back to Tuttle. Tuttle passes it over to, I can't see who his defensive pair is this game. Looks like actually Sheffield. That puck gets dumped in on net. Saves Sporace. Goes over to the side. Witchley crisscrosses over to LaPlante. LaPlante can't catch this puck. Goes over to Dunham. Dunham sends this up on the far side. Goes out into the neutral zone. Cameron-Dalin can't catch it. Taking that puck in is Morgan. Fired. Shot. Save. Sporace. And the net came off again. Aceto swapping out with Maine. Tyler coming in to face off against Jackson Morgan. Morgan draws his puck back to Dunham. Dunham sends it in deep, goes back around behind the net onto the far side. Going over there to pick it up, Connor Leduc. Leduc passes this back to Tyler. Tyler sends this out into the neutral zone. Stopped there by Atlantic Coast. They're waiting to get onsides. Puck comes back. Nixon grabs it, passes it all the way over. It gets returned back near side to Aiden Dunham. Dunham skating that puck up. Long pass all the way across. Tried to catch Joey Innes. Not able to meet up with him, though. Bubness sweeps this across far side for Cameron-Dalin. Dalin plays this up into the neutral zone. He gets hit. Puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. And that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the faceoff back down by Dante Sporace. Face-off taken by Powers. Push that puck forward. Gets returned back. And looks like Ethan Lashway was running after that puck. Interesting skating technique. We'll come back for another icing face-off. Acevedo draws that puck back. Prevost rips it all the way around from Mungari. Mungari touches out into the neutral zone, and it's going to be another icing. Getting old. Swing and a miss. That puck goes into the corner. Up on the near side, Nofri bringing that puck out into the neutral zone. Sends it around a defender. Picked up by Drew Main. Drew into the middle for Witchley. Witchley backhands this up to Acevedo. Aceto not able to keep it in. Sends that puck over to Prevost. Prevost to Witchley. Witchley up through. Grabbed by Aceto. Aceto draws this over. Oh, and Drew Main crossed over before Gavin, so that is an offsides. Face-off, Drew Main. And I couldn't tell, but Atlantic wins another draw. Puck sent down. Cameron-Dalin stops it there. Drew comes over, picks that puck up, passes it over to LaPlante. LaPlante dumps that puck in for Drew to chase. Drew grabs that just shy of the goal, takes it back behind through the trapezoid. Puck picked up on the far side by Atlantic Coast. Oh, off of somebody's back. Maine can't keep it. And skating out with that is Larkin. Larkin gets this over to Barron. Barron brings this up into the offensive zone. Barron gets hit by LaPlante. Puck comes free, goes to the corner, centering pass, shot taken, Spurry save. Puck is loose, swept away by Cameron Dallin, and the net comes off again. Prevost skating back after that puck. Picks it up, sends it around behind the net. Grabbed by Witchley. Witchley sends it up along the near side for Lashway. Lashway has his pocket picked by Taylor Nixon. Here comes Atlantic Coast. Puck passed over onto the near side. Now off the boards through the neutral zone for Jackson. Jackson couldn't keep it. Aceto steals that puck away. Gavin Aceto going in. Aceto gets attacked by Sheffield and sends him to the ice. Aceto receives a hit of his own. Puck comes out. Bubness from the point. Shot deflected. Oh, goes around the goal. Picked up near side. Comes across off the goalie. Back out to Bubness at the point. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. No free. Sends this all the way over far side. Picked up by Drew Main. Drew curling around at his own end, leading with his bare hand. Well, not bare, it's glove. Comes wide right. Loses that puck. Nefree going in. Nofree, excuse me, going in after it. Shot fired. Stopped on the far side by Dallin. Dallin backhands that puck back behind the goal. Picked up by Aiden Dunham for Atlantic Coast. Dunham looking, trying to figure out which way he wants to go. Drew Main's going to make him commit. Tyler Main's going to make him commit. Puck goes back to Dunham behind the goal. Tyler attacks. Puck comes out into the middle. Dallin gets a piece of it. Sends it over to Connor LeDuc. This gets turned back over to Atlantic Coast. And taking that shot, Morgan swings and misses. Nothing doing. Coming out, Dallin. Dallin gives that to Taylor Main. Tyler skating forward. Tyler in, coming at the goal. Shot taken. Save, Quinn Bardot. Quinn Bato. This puck returned all the way down into the corner, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the face-off to the Atlantic Coast end of the ice. There's a face-off, won by Aceto. Aceto trying to get to a shooting motion, can't. Atlantic Coast clears that out into the neutral zone. Cole Prevost picks it up. Prevost passes up to Mungari. Mungari to Aceto. Aceto draws his puck over to his right side at the hash mark. Sends this all the way across for Prevost. Shot high, drops down off the glass. Picked up by Kolskar. Kolskar sends this all the way around. Prevost at the hash mark sends this back into the corner. Picked up by Atlantic Coast, and they're going to bring that puck out into the neutral zone. Runs into some traffic. Mungari turns that puck back, sends it in. High stick called. And as soon as it's touched up by Atlantic Coast, we'll get that face-off in the Atlantic Coast end of the ice. Here's a face-off. Puck is behind the Atlantic Coast net. Drew Main skating around at the corner. runs into some trouble. Puck comes out, goes in through the slot. Dalin holds it at the blue line, turns it back, and it comes back out with the Atlantic Coast Academy. They dump that puck in, goes back off the back of the net. Spirace tries spinning it around. He's caught out of the goal, scaredly looking around. Puck comes over. Dunham at the point, fired, caught on the left side. Kicked out towards the front, stopped by Bubness. Bubness fires this around behind the goal. Cameron Dowlin's going to go pick it up at the boards. In the neutral zone, Cameron loses it to Larkin. Jack Larkin goes back in. Drew Main grabs that puck, sends it back out. Glove down in the neutral zone by Atlantic Coast. Graves with that puck now in the offensive end. Sends that back behind the goal. There's a hit shot right in front. Nothing doing, and that puck stays out of the goal. There's the faceoff. Goes back behind the goal. Witchley pushed off of it. Tries to regain. Tyler Main coming over. Tyler had that puck momentarily. Witchley shoved down to the ice. There's some shoving going back. Puck comes out. Center point. Picked up. Mungari gets that out into the neutral zone. Turned over, though, to Dara Curran. He dumps that in, and that is offsides. Intentional enough that we'll have a face-off at center ice for it. Not intentional enough to go all the way down. Faceoff comes back to the Atlantic Coast end of the ice. Passed up. Ball with it goes. Tries to stuff that in short side. Nothing doing. Sent back out to the point position. Kolskar with it. Sends this in along the boards to Barron. Barron challenged by Tyler Main. Main sends this, goes across. Witchley can't catch it. Turn fired by Atlantic Coast, blocked in front. Mungari grabs it, turns it back, caught in Witchley's skate. Witchley swats at it, comes up, top of the slot, shot fired, saves Spirace. Puck comes up at the blue line, ripped by Atlantic Coast, stopped by Tyler Main. Tyler sends that through. Goes all the way down. Caden Kuskar is going to have to chase that down back behind his net. He's got Mungari hot on his tail. Drops that puck off in the trapezoid. Passed out by Atlantic Coast to Curran. Curran sends it up to Henry Ball. Now Curran with it again over the blue line. Shot fired. Saves Spirace. Rebound. Prevost tries sending it up for Lashway. Lashway gets it to Aceto. Aceto bringing that puck into the offensive end. Aceto regains control of that puck, centering pass. Connor LeDuc shot blocked by, I think, LaPlante. Picked up by Aceto all the way over to Dalin. Shot high over the crossbar. Hits the boards, drops back down. Gavin Aceto picks it up at the corner. Aceto battling for that puck. Aceto with it. Snaps it out towards the point position. Picked up by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc stuffs that back in. Goes back behind the net. Sheffield plays on it. Backhands it around. Connor LeDuc there. LeDuc at the goal. Blocked in front by Sheffield, and Sheffield fires that puck all the way down for the icing. And I'm sorry, that was by Morgan. Jackson Morgan ripped it down. Main draws that face-off back to Nofri, fires that shot. Taylor not able to get that shot off there. Cleared out to the side by Atlantic Coast. Atlantic Coast flicks that up high. Goes over everybody. Bubness is going to skate back down and pick that up in front of his goal. Bubness hard pass out, misses everybody. Into Tuttle grabs it for Atlantic Coast. Tuttle snaps it up. Tyler Main grabs it. Innes goes flying into Tyler, and I think we were offsides. Jackson Morgan facing off against Tyler Main. Main kicks that puck forward, gets by Tuttle. Main going after it, swept aside by Quinn Badeau. Main puts the hit on Tuttle in the corner. They continue sparring afterwards. Puck comes out. Morgan trying to touch that by Witchley. Witchley gets a piece of it. Forces Morgan against the boards. Tyler Main comes back, gets that puck, gives it to Drew. Drew skating forward, 1-on-3. Drew, a little toe drag. He gets knocked down to the ice. Puck taken away by Atlantic Coast. Atlantic Coast up on the near side. A little drop passing going on. Coming in, Taylor Nixon. Nixon drops it off for Morgan. Morgan flicks that puck forward, loses it, and grabbed by Taylor Main. Main takes that puck back behind his goal. Main skating up on the near side, sends this all the way across for Lashway. Lashway can't catch it. Sheffield does for Atlantic Coast. Sheffield over to Dunham. Dunham passes up to Morgan. Morgan touches it and sends that on its way so he can go off for his change. Prevost passes behind the net to Witchley. Witchley sends it right back to Cole. Cole off the boards to get it to Lashway. Lashway trying to wait for it. Puck comes out with Graves. Graves with that puck now. Sends it back to his defense. They drop it off for Dunham. Dunham up into the neutral zone. Sends this forward for Powers. Powers tries dumping that puck in. Grabbed by Prevost. Prevost going back behind his net. Rips it hard up for Lashway. Lashway backhands it to Aceto. Aceto over the blue line into the offensive end. Runs into trouble. Lashway not able to help out. Puck coming back the other way. Dalin gets a piece of it to break that up. Robinson shot fired. Save Spurace. Turning, shooting, saving Spurace. From the point. Fired in, gets deflected, makes it around. Spurace in the trapezoid, rips that puck all the way around for LaPlante. LaPlante in the neutral zone, cutting over. He's got one coming on his tail, attacking LaPlante. Lashway tried firing it at the goal. Nothing doing. Picked up by Tuttle. Tuttle curls around near side. Andrew sends this all the way across. There's LaPlante. He's going to skate that back to pick that puck up. Goes behind his net. LaPlante near side tries going it diagonally. Taylor Main trying to help out. Curran picks that puck up, gives it to Tuttle. Tuttle back for Curran. Curran misses it. On the near side, stepping up, LaPlante against Ball. Ball sends this behind the net. It comes back around near side for Kolskar. Kolskar gives this out to Ball. Ball making his way, trying to get around Cameron Dalin. Does. Shot, saves Spurace. Kolskar at the point, fires it in, goes behind the net. Dalin goes at the corner, shuffles it along for Leduc. Leduc to LaPlante. LaPlante in the middle, dumps that puck in. He's going to go off for his change. Atlantic Coast retreating back. Kolskar picks that puck up, passes it behind the goal for that kid. Gets it up to Ball, turned over, no free, to Drew Main, shot and a goal! Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 13, Drew Main, assisted by number 4, Aiden Nofri. 13 from 4. Time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 15:57. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Witchley trying to hold that in, can't. Nofri gives that to Drew. Drew skating around near side in front of Aceto, makes his way in, can't get the shot off. Puck gets taken away by Atlantic Coast. They're coming back with that the other way. Dunham over the blue line into the offensive end, loses that puck as it gets picked up by Aceto. Aceto to Nofri. Nofri tried dumping it in, can't get it. Shot taken or dumped in by Larkin. Prevost picks it up behind his net. 15 seconds to go. Prevost on the far side curling around. He's just trying to burn off the end of this period. Gives it to Witchley. Witchley rips this down. Goes the length of the ice. It's not going to make it on net, but it's played by Badeau. Sent over to the side, and that shot's not going to be able to get taken by Mungari as the first period comes to an end. At the end of one period of play, the Utica Junior Comets lead Atlantic Coast Academy by a score of 1-0. Utica currently being outshot 9-7 at the end of the first period. There's a face-off won by Atlantic Coast. They dump that puck in. Sparace pauses it back behind his net. Now he rips it along the glass, held at the point by Larkin. Larkin fires that, gets blocked out in front. Cameron Dallin picks it up, passes up to Lashway. Lashway gets taken out. Atlantic Coast coming back. Bubness gets a piece of that puck, sends it back to Mungari. Mungari to Lashway. Lashway loses it in the neutral zone. Ball takes it. Ball spinning around, trying to get away from Tyler Main. And Ball dumps that puck in deep. Pause by Sparace behind the net. Backhands it to the corner for Dallin. Dallin sends it along for Lashway. Gets taken away, though, by Jack Larkin. Larkin fires this all the way around, and he comes over and picks it up at the other point himself. Tyler Main sends that around. That got touched at the blue line, but it was by a Utica Comet. Ends up being on net. Save Quinn Badeau. That gets ripped down. Barron touches it out to Morgan, shot. Nothing happening there. Aceto coming out with this puck. Aceto making his way through the neutral zone. Aceto leading, backhand centering pass, and that gets blocked. Jackson Morgan picks it up. Morgan flicks this into the Utica bench. And that'll give us a face-off in the zone, I believe.
What's that? Excellent.
Puck comes up to Nixon. Nixon into the offensive end, looking. Drops that puck back. Backhand goes in. A save by Sparace. Picked up off the pad by Gavin Aceto. Aceto making his way into the neutral zone. Getting leaned on. Stops. Passes over to Prevost. Prevost brings that puck into the offensive end. Dumps that puck around back behind the goal. Coming out with that puck, Taylor Nixon. Nixon gets it into the offensive end. Now it gets turned back. Tuttle stepping up to pick it up. Tuttle dumps that puck in on net. Saves Sparace. Dante looking. Rips this down. Gets out into the neutral zone. Goes right back to Tuttle. Tuttle in the air. Shayla Graves gloves this down. Poked away by Taylor Main. Tuttle retreating back for it. Connor LeDuc all over him. Puck gets knocked over onto the side. Morgan shuffles it out into the neutral zone. Prevost pops it back in. That's an offside. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. Drew Main and Davin Robinson. Robinson drives that puck all the way down. Dallin tries snapping it behind the goal. Bubness over there. Out in front, shot taken by, I think it said Morgan. No, by Robinson. Could be Robeson. Drew Main behind the net with the puck. Sends it up off the glass into the neutral zone. That's going to go a ways. It's not going to make it, though. Picked up by Sheffield. Sheffield backhands his puck across for Larkin. Larkin sends this down. Takes a weird bounce. Bubness comes over to pick it up. Snaps it into the neutral zone. Sheffield catches it. Sheffield passes that puck across to Nixon. Taylor fires that in. Saves Sporace. Goes off the glass. Dalin picks it up, trying to get that puck out. Held by Atlantic Coast. Stolen by Dalin. Dalin snaps that puck forward. Going after it is Lashway. No icing. Sheffield rips it on the near side. Powers can't catch it. Bubness does. He sends that back in deep. Lashway can't grab it in the trapezoid. Has to chase after it. Jack Larkin on the far side trying to get that out. Aceto holding it. Coming over to help out Bubness. Oh, but that puck leaks back. And Larkin coming away. That's not Larkin. That's Robinson taking it and sending it in deep. Sporace rips it around back behind the goal. Bubness over there. Goes back into the corner. Robeson following it, pushes it into the trapezoid, picked up by Witchley. Witchley trying to dodge some traffic, sends this puck back into the corner, near side for Bubness. Bubness up to Lashway, turned back out, almost to the slot, dumped back in behind. This gets snapped out, picked up by Lashway. Lashway able to get that out through the neutral zone, and that is close enough that Badeau wanted to play it out. Held by Drew Main at the blue line. Drew coming in. Forced off of that puck. Puck goes to the trapezoid. Picked up by Atlantic Coast. Atlantic Coast pass out to Henry Ball. Ball loses it to Witchley. Witchley. Drew. Still with that puck. Now he sends it in. Knopfrey chasing after it. Picked up first by Atlantic Coast. They come out. Ball and Drew Main. Drew comes away with that puck in the neutral zone. Drew skating away over onto the far side. Sends that puck in and goes fist to fist with Kulskar to get behind him. Puck comes out high. Witchley holds it at the blue line. Steps forward. Drew Main taking that puck to the slot. Drew drops it off for Tyler. Shot fired. Save made. Quinn Badeau. Tyler Main taking that face-off. Puck comes back, stepping up. Is Gonzalez trying to drive that puck out. It goes back to Sheffield. Sheffield sends it behind the goal for Larkin. Larkin returns it back for Sheffield. Sheffield can't catch it. Tyler Main does. Tyler sends this back behind the net. I'm sorry, that's Tuttle over there, not Larkin. And that puck makes it out through the middle. Retreating back is Bubness. Bubness snaps it off the boards for Tyler Main. He gets knocked back in by Atlantic Coast, and that's an offsides. 11 and a half minutes to go in this second period. Puck sent back behind Atlantic Coast goal. Aceto shot, save by Badeau. Rebound comes out. Dalin trying to knock it down. This gets swatted forward by, I think, Aceto. LeDuc able to grab that with his blade. Connor battling. Going toe-to-toe, blade to blade. Gavin Aceto picks that puck up, goes back to Gretzky's office, now comes up on the near side, spins around at the corner, fires it on. I don't know where it went. I lost it. Cameron Dalin with that puck at the corner. He loses control of that puck, and coming away with it are the Atlantic Coast. It's Reese Jackson. Hits the blue line, dumps that puck in. Sporace rips it around behind the net. Near side, Bubness gets this out. That's going to go the length of the ice. And that is grabbed by Aiden Dunham. Dunham behind his net. Chased around by Taylor Main. Passes all the way up for Innes. Innes touches it, goes into the at end of the ice. Grab by Sporace. He sends this over onto the side. Passed up to Tyler Main. Main all the way over to Mungari on the far side. Mungari shot low, save, rebound, loose in the slot. Mungari goal from Tyler Main. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 7, Joe Mungari, assisted by number 15, Tyler Main. 7 from 15. Time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 4:54. Atlantic Coast with this puck at their end. Sheffield sends this all the way across, misses everybody. That's going to be an icing, and it'll bring the faceoff all the way down by Quinn Badeau. Faceoff comes over to the boards, picked up by Sheffield, sends it behind the goal for Kulskar. Kulskar getting attacked by Aceto, sends his puck back over, and this gets ripped around onto the far side. Witchley picks it up at his end of the ice, sends this back into the neutral zone for Drew. Comes over into the middle. Cole Prevost picks it up. Prevost to Witchley. Drew sends it back to Cole. Cole off the boards into the neutral zone. Stopped there by Robeson. Robeson tried passing it off. Aceto gets a piece of it. Puck goes to the corner. Sheffield snaps it back. Atlantic Coast trying to get it out. Prevost gets a piece of it in the neutral zone. Crosses over, dumps that puck in, and there's a partial line change for Utica happening now. Witchley from the point sends this across. Dances his way in the middle. No feet, backhand, goal! Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 5, Aiden Nofri. Time of the Utica Junior Comet goal, 7:57. Utica leads 3-0 with just over 9 minutes to go in this second period. Tyler Main picks that puck up, brings it forward, weaves his way through, tries going for the wraparound, pass it back out to the point for Bubness. Delayed penalty against Atlantic Coast. Leduc with that puck in the corner, spinning around, and that gets finally touched by Atlantic Coast, and we've got a hooking penalty coming up. Atlantic Coast Academy penalty, number 8, Jack Larkin, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 8, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 8:15, and it's a Utica Junior Comet power play. Shot fired in by Witchley, blocked by Dunham, and Dunham's feeling it. Atlantic Coast coming back the other way. They dump that puck in. Sporace rips it around behind the goal. Prevost on the near side trying to get it and keep it away from Nixon. He does. He goes back into the trapezoid. Lost it for a moment. Regains control. Nixon still there. Prevost, near side, loses that puck. Snaps it all the way across for Drew Main. Drew receives a pass behind him. Brings that puck up in front. Goes back into the trapezoid. Sends it up off the boards for Prevost. Cole steps up. Sends this back into the quarter for Mungari. Mungari pulls his puck out. And they're going to set the umbrella up right there. Mungari. You call it a fake, but he swung and missed. Now he fell down. Sheffield grabs that puck, snaps it around back behind the net. Caden Kulskar going after it, tosses Drew Main. Main loses it. Kulskar fires that puck. That goes all the way down on net. Sporace with the save. Dante up to Cole Prevost. Prevost has Morgan on him. He tries passing that off to Nofri. Nofri can't catch it, and in the zone is Kulskar with that puck. Kulskar gets it into the neutral zone, stopped by Prevost. Prevost gives it to Witchley. Witchley to Aceto. Aceto steps forward over the blue line. Aceto weaving his way in. Aceto trying to make something happen. Couldn't get to the goal. Spins around top of the circle. Shot fired. Save. Badeau. Rebound goes up to the hash mark. Larkin out of the box now. No, he's not. Larkin's still in the box. It was Morgan. Here's ball going in. Shot, save, rebound, nothing doing. Puck picked up by Tyler Main. He sent this across the neutral zone. Gets turned back. Zach Barron with the puck. Forced off of him. Lashway gets hit hard up against the boards. He gets up. Spurray stalls that puck in the trapezoid, looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Prevost at the corner. Prevost dodging around. Teams are even now. Prevost fires this off the glass. Sheffield bodies it down. Loses it. Lashway pulls that puck out into the neutral zone. Lashway is Sheffield slashing at him. Lashway dumps that puck in, and that gets covered up by Quinn Badeau. Face off to the left side of Badeau, won by Utica. Puck comes back to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin off the boards to Tyler Main. Main sends that back around behind the goal. Picked up by Atlantic Coast. They tried getting out. LaPlante blocks it. LeDuc shot fired. Save. Backhand. Drew Main. Goal. Tyler Main, Goal. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 15, Tyler Main, assisted by number 25, Connor LeDuc. 15 from 25. Time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 10:54, and they lead 4-0. There's a nice open ice hit. Bubness is going to get rung up for an elbow. Oh, I didn't think he led with the elbow. Maybe he did. So Bubness going to the box. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 26, Liam Bubness. 2-minute minor for an elbow. Number 26, 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the minor penalty, 11:04. That pass gets stolen by Gavin Acevedo. Acevedo going in, gets the shot off. Save by Quinn Badeau. Rebounds Acevedo trying to do it again. He puts a hit on and gets sailed in, and Drew Main is still down in the crease. Oh, Drew got pushed over the goalie. Well, it's a double minor penalty for number 2, Aiden Dunham. So that's 4 minutes up on the board. Time of the double minor, 11:28. Not sure what it was. Could be cross-check and a rough. It was cross-checking and unsportsmanlike conduct is what it was. You can't say that to Stripes. Powers from the point, shot fired, blocked by Aceto. Aceto passes up to Main. Main touched it, but it's before the center line. Doesn't matter. They're going to wave off the icing. Powers retreats all the way back to pick that puck up. So 4-on-4 for another minute, and then it'll be a power play for the Utica Junior Comets. Kolskar having a hard time handling that puck back behind the net. Kolskar flicks this puck up over the goal. Now it gets flicked out by Powers, goes to Prevost. Prevost passes over to Dalin. Dalin, hard time handling that puck, snaps it forward. Picked up by Barron. Dalin there. Dalin trying to get that puck away from Barron. Dalin draws that with him. Cameron in deep, forced to go back into the trapezoid. Centering pass for for Nofri. I keep changing his name. Prevost now with that puck, sends this forward. Dallin's got no choice but to go and continue to play forward. Snaps at that puck. Now he's able to retreat back and go back to his assigned position of defense. Ball snaps that puck out. It's a power play now for Utica. Puck goes to Nofri. Nofri sends it forward. Collected by Atlantic. They send it up to Powers. Powers crisscrosses the rink all the way over to far corner. Played on by Dante Sporace. Rips it back behind the net for Prevost. Prevost gets us out for Nofri. Nofri over the blue line, moving forward. Shot taken. Deflected away by Tuttle. Goes to the far corner. Larkin backhanding it, trying to get it out. Witchley holds it. Sends that puck back into the corner. Larkin backhands it up for Morgan. Jackson Morgan passes it back to Larkin. Larkin guarding it from Tyler Main. Now passes it back to Morgan. Morgan advancing up on the far side. Gets that puck into the neutral zone. Squeezing over his Mungari. Takes that puck away. Passes it to Prevost. Prevost cutting across. Brings that puck in. Prevost in there. Backhand shot. Save. Sporace. Puck goes to the corner. Drew Main gets hit. Tuttle trying to come out with it. Him and Drew are all wrapped up. And we're going to get a penalty against Tuttle. A high stick as his stick made contact with Drew Main's head. You can't do that. So, Atlantic Coast Academy. Hold on a second. Atlantic Coast Academy penalty number 20. Andrew Tuttle, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 20, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 14:15, and it's a two-player advantage for one more minute for Utica. Witchley dumps that puck in. First one to it, Matt Powers tries clearing it out, held in by Aceto. Aceto sends this into the corner for Mungari. Mungari back to Aceto. Aceto over to Prevost. Prevost sends it out center point to Witchley, back to Prevost. Prevost with it. Swings, misses, regains control. Oh, overskates that puck. Comes back and picks it up. Passes it to Witchley. Witchley shot fired, misses wide right. This comes across. Not sure if it was for Aceto or Prevost. Could have been either one. Aceto got a piece of it. Prevost retreats back to pick it up. Jackson Morgan at the corner trying to get that puck out. Held in by Witchley. Witchley snapped it forward. Tyler Main coming around. No, Aceto has it. Aceto back over for Witchley. Witchley's got to play it off the boards. Drew picks it up, sends it in deep for Mungari. Joe comes all the way across, missed his pass. It's going to come out into the neutral zone, and they're going to have to reset. So the one penalty expires. Aiden Dunham comes out of the box. It's a one-player advantage. Here's Aceto moving forward. Shot gets blocked by Morgan. Puck goes to the corner. Aceto collecting it. Morgan there. So is Tyler Main. Aceto comes out with it. Gavin, shot, deflected, goes to the far corner. Stepping up is Drew Main. Drew with this puck. Tried sneaking it through to Prevost. Too soft of a pass, though. That got deflected by Curran. Held in by Prevost, but coming out with it now is Morgan. Jackson Morgan makes his way, shot, and a goal. Jackson Morgan breaking up the shutout with a short-handed goal. Atlantic Coast Academy short-handed goal scored by number 33, Jackson Morgan, unassisted. Number 33, unassisted. Time of the Atlantic Coast Academy short-handed goal, 15:59. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Sheffield skating up with this puck. Dumps that puck in. Sporace plays it behind his goal. Backhands it around for Dalin. Cameron at the corner. Snaps his puck up to Nofri. Nofri tried Haley. Goes sailing high into the air. Settled down by Lashway. Lashway dumps that puck in deep. Lashway trying to center that pass. He gets blocked. Picked up by Kolskar behind his net. He sends it around. This comes out into the neutral zone. Bubness grabs it, snaps it off the boards deep into the zone, goes back behind the net, collected by Sheffield of Atlantic Coast Academy. Sheffield passes around to Kolskar. Kolskar challenged by Dalin. Dalin trying to wrap him up and hug him. Puck comes up and given to Curran. Curran shot, paddle save by Sporace. And that'll do it. At the end of 2 periods of play, it is 4-1 in favor of Utica. Second period, shots on goal, Utica with 12, and Atlantic Coast Academy with 8 shots on goal in the second period. So we're going to have an extended intermission, about 10 minutes, while we cut the ice here at the Adirondack Bank Center, Utica Memorial Auditorium, home of the Utica Comets and the Utica Junior Comets. And here we go. Third period underway. Update on second period. Shots on goal. Utica Junior Comets with 14. Atlantic Coast Academy with 9 in the second period. That's an icing. Bring the faceoff back down to the Atlantic Coast end of the ice. Face-off won by Atlantic Coast. Jack Larkin takes that puck back behind his net, passes around on the near side. Witchley steps up, frees that puck, sends it back in behind the goal. Larkin and Drew Main. Drew pushes Larkin off. Drew gets hit by Aiden Dunham. Puck comes out. Here's Atlantic. Pass over to Ball. Ball missed it. Witchley coming over. Witch gets hit by Barron. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Curran with it. Curran back to Tuttle. Tuttle pass over onto the far side. Backhanded by Lashway. Given to Mungari. Mungari shot fired. Gets deflected. Tuttle coming out with that puck on the far side for Atlantic Coast Academy. Loses that puck at the blue line. And Reese Jackson really tried to save that puck from forcing Tuttle offsides, but was not able to catch it in time. So offsides is the call. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone right there. Puck comes back for Utica. Liam Bubness retreats back to pick that puck up. Passes over to Cameron Dallin. Ties him up. Dallin to Lashway. Lashway tried clearing it. Puck not cleared. Puck gets turned back in. Bubness picks it up. Rips it hard around behind his goal. Mungari on the near side. Snaps that out into the neutral zone. Puck is spinning on its side. Collected by Powers. Powers sends us around onto the far side. Gets up for Morgan. Morgan drops it and now moves forward. Puck gets dumped into the corner. Dallin on the far side sends that around for LaPlante. LaPlante can't catch it. Fired in from the point by Kolskar. Gets blocked by Tyler Main. Puck comes back out. Innes collects it in his own end of the ice. Innes passes over near side to Sheffield. Sheffield spins around as he lost that puck. Regained control by Nixon. Taylor Nixon sends this up into the neutral zone. That's going to bounce its way over to Dante Spirace. Spirace passes up for Bubness. Bubness to LaPlante into the middle. Aceto picks it up there. Aceto trying to weave his way through. Dodges around. Connor LeDuc loses that puck, though, to Graves. But Bubness comes over, picks that puck up, dumps it in. And Bubness is going to get a rough for pushing on the back of Graves after the play. Everybody's done it. So Utica Junior Comets penalty number 26, Liam Bubness, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 26, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 2:20. Puck comes back to Graves at the point. Graves shot, glove save, Dante Spirace. Barron in for the faceoff. Puck comes back to Graves again. Graves sends his puck over to Dunham. Dunham shot fired. Save Spirace. Puck goes back to the point, passed over to Graves. Graves steps up, shot, deflected, goes off the glass, drops down for Morgan, I believe. Witchley trying to send that around Graves. Graves stopped it. Now Witchley able to get that out. Dunham chases that puck down, picks it up at his end of the ice, stops back behind his goal to set things up. 1:15 to go in the player advantage for Atlantic Coast Academy. Ball skating up with this puck, almost lost it. Cuts his way over. Aceto peppering at him. Drops that puck back. He gets passed over to Graves. Graves steps up. Shot wide left. Rebound goes out on the far side to Morgan. Morgan, center point for Dunham. And we're going to get a cross-checking penalty against Atlantic Coast Academy. Face off to the left side of Quinn Badeau. Atlantic Coast Academy penalty, number 44, Matthew Powers, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 44, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 3:23. It's 4-on-4 hockey for 45 more seconds. Cole Prevost with that puck at his end of the ice, trying to get it out. Can't. Prevost given another chance back behind his net. Prevost getting into a lot of trouble. Ball comes over. Gets on him. Puck comes out into the middle. Ball with it. Spinning around. Shot deflected. Goes up into the netting. And we've got a tripping penalty. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 17, Gavin Aceto, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 17, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:52. Cameron Dallin on a breakaway shot and a goal! Cameron Dallin! That is Cameron Dallin's first career Tier 1 goal. Somebody save that puck. Dude, they accidentally released the Atlantic Coast player. Even though they were shorthanded. So, Utica Junior Comets shorthanded goal scored by number 40, Cameron Dallin. Number 40, unassisted. His first career Tier 1 goal. Time of the Utica Junior Comets shorthanded goal, 4:04. Teams are now even 4-on-4 for a minute. And that's an icing. That'll bring the face-off back down to the Utica end of the ice. There's a face-off to the right side of Spore Race. Picked up by Ball. Ball gets hooked down by Drew Main. Drew's going to go to the box for that one. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 13, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 13, 2 minutes hook. I will say that again after the music. I think we've got it all straightened out finally. Utica Junior Comets penalty number 13, Drew Main. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 13, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 4:37, and it is 4-on-3 now. Dunham with the puck. Moves to the center slot, drops it over to Graves. Graves sends this puck in deep. Comes back to Graves. Graves to Dunham. Dunham over to Ball. Ball trying to drift his way into Graves. One-timer shot, save. Dante Spirace. Puck gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Dunham curling around with it. Dunham gives it over to Barron. Barron back to Dunham. Witchley pops that puck out into the neutral zone. Witchley trying to take it with him. Ball coming back with it. Ball stops at the top of the circle, curls around, passes his puck over to Dunham. And Powers has been released. It is 5-on-3 for 18 more seconds. Ball, shot, save, Spirace. Puck comes out to Graves at the point. Graves drifting over, passes puck over to the right side. Shot taken, blocked by Witchley. Ricochets off of his leg all the way back down, and that hurt. Witchley's going to shake it off and stay on the ice. Curran coming back, passes that puck off the Ball. Ball skating down with it over the blue line into the offensive end. Ball forced into the corner, drops that puck back for Morgan. Morgan picks it up, looking. Snaps that shot, saves Spirace. Rebound comes over against the sideboards. Mungari battling for it against Powers. Witchley coming over to help. Mungari backhands this up, held by Graves and Dunham. Dunham shuffles his puck forward, gets it to Ball. Ball drops it off deep for Powers. Powers loses it, has to chase that back behind the net, sends it over to the far corner. 7 seconds remaining, one player advantage. Puck back out at the point, passed over to Dunham, shot fired, and that hit Mungari on the side of the foot. That hurt. That really hurts. Puck comes out, teams are even. Powers, passed over to Ball, shot, deflected off the stick of Aceto into the netting, and that'll give us a face-off in the Utica zone. Prevost picks that puck up behind his net, snaps it around, comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Kuskar chasing it down. Kuskar picks it up at his end of the ice, passes that puck over to Tuttle. Tuttle out into the neutral zone for Jackson over to Curran. Curran, I don't know if it was a shot or a pass to Morgan, but Morgan not able to get to it. Cameron Dallin picks that puck up. Dallin over through the neutral zone. Dallin coming wide right, forced further right by Kuskar. Shot fired, goes on the side of the net. Connor LeDuc off the boards up to Dallin. Dallin at the hash mark, sends his puck in deep for LaPlante. Kuskar gets to it first. Kuskar drops it back to the corner for Tuttle. Tuttle swings and misses. Puck comes out on the second attempt, goes all the way down. Chasing after it, Dara Curran. Curran gets to it, comes in, couldn't get that shot off. Prevost grabs it, snaps that back out into the neutral zone. Settled down by Lashway. Lashway moving into the offensive end in the slot, gets wrapped up. Puck gets turned back into the neutral zone. Aceto can't get to it. Witchley does, snaps his puck back. It goes right to Larkin. Larkin gives it to Morgan. Morgan curls around over the blue line into the offensive end. Morgan drops it off for Dunham. Dunham tries bringing it back for a shot from the point. Loses it. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Norfie with it. Norfie tried passing that off. Morgan grabbed it, brings it in, but Graves was still in the zone, all spun up. That's an offsides. Utica leads 5-1 here in the third period. 8:47 to go in the game. Faceoff goes over to the boards, picked up by Aceto. Aceto passes back to Bubness. Bubness skating up with this puck on the near side. Hits the blue line, dumps that puck in, goes deep, back around onto the far side. Grabbed there by Larkin. Larkin backhands it to Dunham. Dunham rips it around on the far side for Graves. Graves pokes it around Witchley. Witchley's going to chase after it, and Witchley's going to get to it first. Drew Witchley at the corner, knocked down as he tried shoveling that puck up. Gets caught by Ball. Ball passes to Larkin. Larkin off the boards into the corner. Witchley going in deep to play in that against Barron. Coming out with that puck is Aceto. Aceto passes that puck up. Norfie spears at it. Norfie coming in. Norfie shot. Save! Puck goes wide, and that net gets dislodged. Nice shot by Norfie. Nice save by Quinn Badeau. Tyler Main waiting for the faceoff. Tyler snaps that puck forward. Picked up by Powers. Powers rips it around. Tyler drifts back, grabs that puck, dumps it in deep. Powers goes back and picks it up at the trapezoid. Passes it along to Sheffield. Sheffield able to help get that puck out. Prevost collects it at his blue line. Prevost sends this puck forward. No icing. Waved off. Powers picks it up in the trapezoid, tries snapping it out, gets blocked by Drew Main. Drew takes his puck into the corner. Drew passes it back to the point for Dalin. Dalin swings and misses. Maybe it was a fake shot. Drew to Mungari. Mungari back to Drew. Drew Main takes that puck to the far corner. Drops it off there for Tyler Main. Tyler. Shot, save. Dalin was there for the rebound. Rebound doesn't go his way, though. Puck gets cleared out through Dalin's position. Puck goes the length of the ice. Prevost not going to have to get it. That's an icing. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down by Quinn Badeau with 7:07 to go in this 5-1 contest. Currently in favor of the Utica Junior Comets. Gavin Aceto is going to face off against Reese Jackson. Jackson wins the draw, gets that puck back. Tuttle takes it behind the net, sends it around on the far side for Morgan. Morgan shovels this out, gets it into the neutral zone for Badeau. Badeau moves up, shot, glove save, Dante Spirace. Aceto and Jackson. And we've got a hooking penalty. We just don't know on who because everybody was touching the puck. It's against the Atlantic Coast Academy, number 91. Atlantic Coast Academy penalty, number 91, Reese Jackson. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 91, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 10:15. It's a Comets power play. This puck gets cleared and iced. And I'll bring the face-off back down to the Atlantic Coast Academy end of the ice. Racing after the faceoff as Henry Ball picks that puck up, skates up to the blue line, dumps it in. Spirace backhands it to Witchley. Witchley sends it back behind the net for Prevost. Prevost sends it back. That's an ugly pass to Witchley. Witchley trying to come out with it, gets challenged, loses that puck in the neutral zone. Atlantic Coast with it, snaps that puck back to the offensive end. Prevost grabs it, passes it up to Tyler Main. Tyler moving his way in. Forced back behind the net, loses his edge on 1 foot. Spinning around, and now Tyler goes down. Puck sent out high. Witchley going after it. Coming out is Spore. Snaps that puck the other way for Prevost. Comes out to Hall in the neutral zone. He rips it in, but Jaden Baran was still in the zone. That's an offsides. He was trying to take advantage of Spore being so far out of the net, but didn't wait long enough for his teammate to come on sides. 52 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Utica. Aceto in for the faceoff, draws that puck back to Prevost. Prevost to Witchley. Witchley dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net into the corner. Lashway going in after it. Lashway shovels it back out to Prevost at the point. Prevost shot gets tipped and swept away by Badeau. Comes over on the near side. Aceto with it. Aceto challenged by Morgan. Aceto still there at the red line. Now passes that puck back to Nofri. Nofri back to Aceto. Aceto comes back to the point position. Aceto top of the slot. Shot way high. Hits the glass. Drops down back behind. Picked up by Powers. Powers sends it along the rail. And that's going to come all the way back. Witchley's going to have to skate back and pick it up. The Comets will have one more offensive move, and they're going to turn that into an icing. That'll bring the faceoff all the way down. And these 8 seconds will pretty much get burnt up before Utica can get the puck back into the offensive end. Face-off goes to Bubness. Bubness on the far side, skating around at the blue line. Bubness taking his puck himself all the way into the offensive end. Bubness stops short at the hash mark and falls down. Jackson Morgan picks that puck up, sends it back into the neutral zone. Cameron Dallin steps up, snaps his puck forward, dumps it in deep, goes back behind the net. Connor LeDuc in there with the hit. Puck gets passed all the way across. Dallin retreating back, plays it off the boards, back into the neutral zone. Sheffield grabs it for the Atlantic Coast Academy. Sheffield moving forward, going wide around Bubness. Into the corner he goes, sitting down, riding the puck all the way in. His pass back gets missed at the point. That was a pass back by Atlantic Coast, so no icing. LaPlante chasing it down. First one to it, though, Joey Innes. Innes sends this behind the net. Passed up on the far side, swing and a miss by Kolskar. Kolskar to Tuttle. Tuttle drifting back off the boards, gets this out into the neutral zone. Witchley's going to chase it down. Drew Witchley in front of his net. Passes over to Prevost. Cole with it, sends this long into the neutral zone. Kolskar steals it, snaps it over to the far side. Aceto going after it, as is Tuttle. Tuttle gets this up. Witchley catches it at the center line, dumps that puck in. Quinn Batto pushes it behind the goal, taken by Kolskar. Kolskar passes it off. It comes back to Tuttle. Tuttle gives it back to, I think it was Larkin. No, it wasn't. It was Graves. Tuttle misses that. Oh, it went back almost to the goal. Drew Main with that puck on the side. Drew finding some gusto. Puck comes out into the middle. Picked up by Badeau. Badeau passes his puck all the way across to the far side for Kolskar. Kolskar sends it to Tuttle. Tuttle off the boards for Badeau. Badeau misses it. That's going to be an icing. It'll bring the faceoff back down to Quinn and Badeau's end of the ice. Drew Main in for the faceoff, pulls it back to Nofi. Nofi drops it back to Bubness. Bubness shot blocked right in front. Nofi tries gloving that down, picked up by Nixon. Nixon can't hold it. Drew Main shot followed up by Ethan Lashway. Save Quinn Badeau. Drew Main in for the faceoff. Snaps that puck forward, goes back behind the net. LaPlante going in to battle for it. Puck comes loose on the near side. Atlantic Coast picks it up. Atlantic Coast trying to come out with this puck. Stolen by Drew Main. Drew turns his puck back. And they're saying Lashway was still offsides. I thought he came out. I guess he did not. Oh, no, the puck went in. Lashway came out before Drew went in, but the puck preceded Drew, so definite offsides. Tyler Main in for the faceoff. Tyler with that puck sends it in, but Utica was offsides already. 2:18 to go in this game. Utica leads 5-1. Drew Main and Jackson Morgan facing off. Morgan draws that puck back. Picked up by Dunham. Dunham passes this over. Comes up to Morgan. Morgan coming through the middle. Goes wide of Cameron Dalin. Dalin guarding him, keeping him. Puck comes across the middle. Nobody there. LePen able to get that out. Gonzalez from a knee had that puck momentarily. Now it's grabbed by Atlantic Coast. Drop that back to Dunham. Dunham pass over. Missed pass. Gets recovered nicely by Atlantic Coast. Gonzalez battling. Sends this over to Dunham. Dunham loses it. Regains control. Dunham looking from behind, from the trapezoid. Dunham skates up, drops this off for Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends this out to Morgan. Morgan dumps his puck in, goes back behind the net, played on by Sporace. Sporace sends this around. Connor Leduc had it, dropped it for Cameron Dalin. Dalin approaches the blue line, dumps it in. He's going to go off for his change. Badeau sends that puck back behind his goal for his teammate. Morgan trying to pass that up, stopped by Gavin Aceto. Puck is at the blue line. Curran battling. Coming away with it is Gavin Aceto. Aceto getting peppered by Badeau. Aceto, has his pocket picked. Speared forward by Witchley, though. Witchley flying in, fists first. Starting to get chippy. Curran coming back the other way. Curran, pass across, pass back. Curran, goal. No, it's not in! It's not in! It's not in! Was right at the foot of Dante Sporace. Dante using the force on that one. Face-off, Tyler Main, and I couldn't see who it was. Sheffield with this puck. Sheffield fires it, misses wide right. Puck picked up by Drew Witchley. Witchley through the neutral zone, over the blue line, advancing forward, sends that puck around one side of Powers, and he goes around the other. Puts that puck back into the corner. Lashway with a hit first. Puck comes back to this near corner, collected by Atlantic Coast Academy. Atlantic Coast moving up with this puck. It is Jackson Morgan loses it at the blue line. Lashway coming back with it. Lashway shot, glove save, Quinn Badeau. Badeau dishes this puck off for his teammate. Got about 10 seconds to go in this game. Puck is back behind the net in the trapezoid. They pass it back and forth 5 seconds ago. Puck sent up high. Curran's going to settle it down. Curran's not going to get his shot off, and that's where this one ends. It is a 5-1 victory for the Utica Junior Comets, and Cameron Dallin's first career AAA Tier 1 goal for the Utica Junior Comets. Sure. Comets rule, absolutely. So that'll do it for us here at the Adirondack Bank Center Utica Memorial Auditorium, home of the Utica Comets and the Utica Junior Comets from time to time. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. Glory Constructions and Services for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.